Hey, you guys. Today we are going to check out this one sad thing. It's sad. It's just so sad. Yeah, as you guys can see, this one dude, he admits what he has done. He just owns up to that shit. But then yet, having to drive about like 100 miles. Okay, let's get on with it. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time right now. Let's get on to it.
You're here to prove to your ex-boyfriend Scotty Rasmussen that he is not the father of your 3-year-old daughter, Zaylee Rasmussen.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim you've been in an ongoing court battle over custody and have petitioned the court several times for a DNA test, all of which have been denied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rasmussen, you claim the real reason Ms. Miller is denying your Zaylee's father is because she hates you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say you've been there for your daughter her entire life, and you're here today to prove you are Zaylee's father.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Rasmussen, why is Ms. Miller saying you're not Zaylee's father?
Your Honor, I believe it's just out of pure hatred. She just doesn't want me to have visitation. I drive 160 miles every other weekend just to pick up my daughter and drop her off. That's about 10,000 miles. That's wear and tear on my car. She doesn't have a driver's license. She doesn't have any way to bring her to me. She doesn't have any way to meet me halfway.
You say she hates you. Why does she hate you?
She hates me because at the end of the relationship, when things got rocky, I'll admit it, I did go to another woman. I'll be the first to admit that. It was my mistake.
Is that true, Ms. Miller?
No.
Yes, cheating is bad. Cheating is horrible. If you cheat, yeah, you're horrible. Unless if you're in a toxic relationship. If you ask me, if you're in a toxic relationship and you're just trying to figure out a way to get out of it, then yeah, I guess, because some people don't have the strength to break up with someone because they don't want to hurt someone, They just don't have the fucking strength. But in tops that, yes, if you go to another woman, if you're on a business trip, went to another woman, then holy shit, you need therapy. Unless if you know you did wrong, which this guy knew he did wrong. And so, yes, he admits that he cheated on that girl. But let's look on the bright side. It might actually have a reasoning on why he decided to cheat on her.
It's not.
No.
Tell
It's
me
not
what
at all.
you believe to be true in this situation.
Yes, I was very mad at him for being a cheater. He cheated on me through pretty much our whole relationship. No, I do not hate him because of that. I lost my respect for him, yes.
He says this is about visitation, too. He loves his daughter, but you don't want him to have the visitation. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why is that?
Because I believe that the only reason why he wants the visitation is to claim her on his taxes.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. I want my visitation because my daughter means the world to me. I want to be in her life as much as I possibly can.
I mean, if he's driving...
And the dude is just over here risking a lot of fucking money just to come see. You see how much of a bitch this one girl is? This girl that is, over here saying that she does not want him to see, I guess, his daughter. And, well, the thing is, in my opinion, I think he should. I mean, it's about to be explained, but if he's driving 160 miles just to see this girl, he is not putting money in front of him. He's putting his daughter right in front of him. He's putting his family first and not money. He loves his daughter,
Driving 160 miles each way every other weekend, the money he would get in his taxes, he's spending in gas.
I'm paying my child support. I have my child support payments right here, plus an additional $3 fee, plus an additional $60 annual fee just to pay my child support.
You pay $50 a week.
Just under $50 a week, plus that $3 with every check, plus another $60 every year to the state.
And that's not very much to get what she needs.
Is
at the end of the
it
month...
enough to buy her clothes so she doesn't have to wear cut-off sweatpants and the same T-shirt every time I pick her up?
I do that because I don't want... It's just what it is.
Is it enough money to buy her underwear so you don't got to keep putting her in diapers at 4
I
years
have
old?
underwear for her. And she is not in diapers. She is in pull-ups. She is in training right now. She is having problems.
She is.
But what
not
he's
happy.
saying, Miss Miller, is it's clearly not about money if he's paying his child support. And he also spends money coming to see her. What is this really about for you?
You know, things like this as well is part of the reason why the men's suicide rate is up. Yes, I'm gonna say suicide, not going to do shit, because this is actually kind of a true statement or true thing. Pretty much what I've seen on the scale, yes, the men's suicide rate is up. Reason why is because people will blame them for whatever, you know. Men always take things or get things accountable to them. All it has to be is just this one word, and their whole life is ruined. As well, a lie, and their whole life is ruined. As well, what's going on here? They can't see their daughter, or they can't see their son.
Why is it you don't want him involved in this child's life?
Because I still believe that he's not hers.
Okay, and listen, that's what we're here for. I want to get down to the bottom of the truth.
Yeah.
You don't believe he's her biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
So explain to me why.
When she was conceived in March of 2011. He wasn't even in the same state. He was in Vegas. And at that time in March, I wasn't even with him. I was with somebody else because he broke up with me because he cheated on me.
I'll be the first to admit it was a mistake.
See, he fucking admits it, so what's the problem, huh? He admits it, he feels bad for it, he says it's a fucking mistake, so pretty much give him grief and let him see his daughter. That's what I say, you know? Who's with me? Comment down below, huh?
I have told him a couple times that if he would just sign her over to me, that he wouldn't have to pay child support anymore.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give up that easy. I'm fighting for what I know is mine. I know she's mine.
So, Mr. Rasmussen, what type of visitation do you have right now?
So, yes, I did skip to pretty much the last part. If you guys want to see the full video, it's gonna be in the description down below. Anyway, I'm going to say, it takes fucking balls, you know? It takes fucking balls to be a dad. It takes fucking balls to be a mom. I can say that. I could say that, you know? I have a stepmom who has, like, pretty much three, including me, 3 step sons and daughter, and 4 birth sons. So that makes 7 kids. As well, I know it's tough to be a mother. I've seen her at work, though I'm over here doing my own thing, so she doesn't have to worry about me. She has to keep a watch on everyone. Everyone. So it takes guts, in my opinion.
Right now, it's every other weekend, but I've had to jump through so many hoops to get to this point. At first, it was that fly-by-night, just make a date whenever you want to and, you know, go from there. But obviously, that didn't work. And then sometime after that, we started out where I had to sit with Miss Miller and my daughter at a park for 4 hours once a week for 4 weeks. And then after that, I got her for 4 hours once a week for 4 weeks by myself without her involvement. And then after that, I got her for 1 overnight a week for 4 weeks. And then after those 4 weeks, then I got what I have now.
How is your relationship with Zaylee?
Oh, it's phenomenal. Every time I get her, I try to make the best I can out of it. Even if I don't have any money from, you know, having to put gas in the car and pay the child support and everything, I try to do as much as I can with her, whether it be something as little as, you know, going to the park or going fishing or going to an amusement attraction. You know, every little memory at that age, you know, means more than anybody can possibly fathom.
You know, this dad or the father of this child has a huge bond with this girl. with this little girl. As you guys can tell, though he messed up, he's owning up. You know, he's trying to own up. He's trying to forget about the past because he knows he fucked up in the past, you know? If I were this bitch, I would let him have time, maybe even a month with this girl, you know? Maybe a month of like a summer month. She's out of school, let him have a month. I would say that because they both are close together and plus they have a huge bond and everything and shit, you know? So, I don't see the fucking problem with this shit. I don't see the problem with him seeing this girl. Changed my mind.
And I just try to make the absolute best out of what I can with what I have.
So, Mr. Rasmussen, let me ask you, are you prepared? Have you prepared yourself either way? If this child is my biological child or if she isn't, have you thought about both alternatives?
In a sense, yes. If it goes the way I'm hoping and I know in my heart that it will, that she is mine, I'm just going to be overjoyed that all the drama and the fighting and all that kind of stuff is behind me. If it goes the other way, I don't think if I had all the time in the world, I could, you know, prepare myself for such a bombshell. I don't think I'd be able to prepare myself for just how devastating that would be to not only me, but my entire family.
Jerome, I think it's time for the results.
Okay.
Bro, you can see the fucking tears in his eyes. You can see it's about to start. It's about to erupt. Because, yeah, he is so much in hope that this kid is his. God fucking damn it. And hopefully it is. Though, we already know the fucking outcome if you saw this. It is so fucking bad. I feel for this guy.
In the case of Miller versus Rasmussen, when it comes to 3-year-old Zaylee Rasmussen, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
Be respectful.
Sorry.
Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
Yeah, bitch. I mean, he drives like 160 miles just to see this little girl. And now, he just now found out that this little girl is not biological his daughter. You know? Keep that in mind, you know? That's just going to give him a huge depression, you know? A huge fucking depression. And you're over here celebrating and shit. Holy fuck.
That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there.
I'm sorry.
Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for Zaylee. She's 3 years old. Now, he's not just gonna be heartbroken. We gotta break this news to her. And y'all over here cheering like it's a sport. This is this baby's life. And I asked you, where's this other man? I don't know. And you know he don't want nothing to do with you. Sitting up there cheering. Mr. Rasmussen, I am so sorry. I know this hurt you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I don't know what I'm going to do. She's my whole world. Everything I do is for her. She was the reason I went to work every day.
I know you have a bond with her.
I feel like my whole world is in ruins now.
Oh. Miss Miller, I'm going to say this to you before I adjourn court. Your child deserves to know who her father is. Whether or not that man wants to be in her life, physically present and participate. He does have a legal obligation to help support her financially. It's important that you make this right. She'll one day ask, where's my father? Every action you take from this point will write the story that you will later have to tell her.
Anyway, I'm going to stop it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.